Canon 29. If any bishop become the recipient of this office by means of money, or any presbyter, or any deacon, let him be deposed, as well as the one who ordained him, and let him be cut off entirely even from communion, as was Simon the sorcerer by me, Peter. Canon 2 of the Fourth Council, Canon 22, 23 of the Sixth Council, Canon 4, 5, 9 of the Seventh Council, Canon 90 of Basil, Epistle Gennadius 51, and Therasius on Naum, chapter 1, verse 9. Interpretation. In their Canon 25, the divine apostles said that thou shalt not exact vengeance twice for the same offense. In the present canon, they chastise those who get themselves ordained by means of money with a double chastisement on account of the excessiveness of the wickedness, saying thus: any bishop or presbyter or deacon that gets the office of holy order with money is to be deposed along with the one who ordained him, and let him be entirely excommunicated from the church and from the prayer of the faithful, just as Simon the sorcerer, Acts chapter 13, verse 6, was excommunicated by me, Peter. For no graver and worse sin can be found than that of selling and buying the unsellable and unpurchasable grace of the Holy Spirit. Hence, divine Therasius is writing to Adrian or Hadrian, Emperor of Rome, pointed out that those who ordain others for money are more ungodly than the pneumatomac Macedonius. For the latter did nothing but prattle that the Holy Spirit was a slave and creature of God the Father, whereas those who ordain others for money appear to make the Holy Spirit a slave of their own, by selling it as a slave to those paying the money, and those thus ordained likewise but it as a slave from the seller. In fact, just as Judas the traitor sold the Son of God, so too do they sell the Holy Spirit for money. Nevertheless, in the same epistle of Therasius, the divine Chrysostom and his synod appear to have equated matters, and to have permitted men to commune with the holy bema, or sanctuary, who they paid money to Bishop Antoninus, and were ordained. Concord. Not only bishops and presbyters and deacons, according to the present canon, but also subdeacons and anagnosts and psalts, down to the steward and the ecticus, or advocate, and the prosmenarius, or warden, all of these office holders, I say, who have been ordained for money, are to be deposed according to Canon 2 of the Fourth Council. And according to the Epistle of Gennadius, they are to be subjected to the curse of anathema. But also all those who become brokers or intermediaries in such ordinations for money, if clergymen, they are to be deposed from office. If laymen or monks, they are to be anathemized, according to the same Canon 2 of the Fourth Council. Again, Canon 22 of the Sixth deposes from office both those ordained and those who ordained them for money, bishops and clergymen. The Canon 5 of the Seventh Council reduces them to the lowest grade of their order. In dealing with those who boast of having become numbers among the members of an order of ecclesiastics through money, reproaching others with the assertion that they got into the rank of the clergy without paying any money. It also quotes the present apostolical canon and Canon 2 of the Fourth Council. But Canon 19 of the same seventh commands that neither those who join the priestly order or those who become monks through payment of money shall be accepted. Canon 23 of the sixth adds that all bishops or presbyters or deacons that demand money or any articles of value from those to whom they expect to administer communion or the divine mysteries, for the sake of letting them partake thereof, are to be deposed from office. Canon 4 of the 7th excommunicates any bishop that excommunicates one of his clergymen, or suspends him or closes a temple of God on account of any demand for money or other articles of value. See also the equation of models employed by Basil the Great in regard to simoniacs in the third footnote to his Canon 90.